No ground invasion yet. The Israeli Defense Force has still not decided to go into Gaza, and continuing pounding of the buildings by air, as well as taking down some other targets in Hezbollah-controlled southern Lebanon, which is north of Israel. All these are happening, and we are still waiting to see what exactly is going to be the plan of the Israeli Defense Forces as to what they're going to do next. In the meantime, there has been a new video that has been released, and I'm going to show that to you, which talks about how 500 Hamas fighters trained in Iran in September, a month before the October 7th attack. Now, the exercises were led by officers of the Quds force, arm of Iran's IRGC. The Israeli military chief spokesperson has said that before the war, Iran directly assisted Hamas with money, training, and weapons and technological know-how. Even now, Iran is helping Hamas with intelligence. You know, the United States is in a bit of an embarrassment on this point. There have been now many people asking, what have you done here? Why have you given away $6 billion to Iran in exchange for 5 Iranian Americans as hostages? Why are we doing this? Because this information should have been known to the intelligence sources in US also. So clearly there is a dichotomy here. There is a discord here in the Democratic Party itself. The Biden administration appears to want to go in a certain direction, but the party itself is not doing that. By the way, the United States has a new speaker, Mike Johnson, and now I'm hoping that some sort of orderliness will come and things will start moving forward. So this one, I'm going to show you a video, and I'm also going to give you a bunch of links that you can click on to understand a little bit more about this data. There are many videos. I just picked one or two that will kind of give you an idea of what is going on. It's not just this. The Hamas is also trying to use some of their actors who have actually acted in some videos here and there to try and act as if person is completely, decimated because of an airstrike, that he has lost a limb, all sorts of, outrageous that he's going. There are 3 or 4 videos of this nature. I'm just going to show you one here. Again, you can go take a look at the links to understand a little bit more about who's doing what. So that's where things stand now. I'm going to show you the videos, and you can take a decision whether this is fake or real. Now, I am not saying that Hamas fighters trained in Iran. It is the Israeli Defense Force that claims this, and they have given this video as the proof. Now, what's going to happen next, where things are going to end up, we have no idea, but all we know is that the United States is also slowly getting dragged in. There have been some targets that have been bombed by Syrian forces, and I don't know at what point United States is going to say, well, enough is enough, I'm going to take out some of these Syrian firepower, wherever it is coming from. And it is believed that it is some arm of Iraq who is actually in Syria, and that's the one that's firing at the United States bases. So far, some people injured, no deaths yet of US personnel. That's what they were trying to do. They are trying to see if they can somehow drag US into this conflict and then and then play victimhood. This victimhood game has gone on for too far. I'm hoping that some of you who are watching some of these videos that I'm putting out on a daily basis do circulate this amongst your friends so that you understand where things are headed. I'm not saying that you need to actively promote it, but at least try to counter some of the fake narratives. In fact, the United States Secretary of State Antony Blinken has told his counterpart in Qatar that, listen, Al Jazeera is really lying through its teeth. It needs to tone down. So that is now an official request from the United States to Qatar saying dial down the reporting by Al Jazeera. Even CNN, for example, is not taking such a partisan side. What beats me is some of the people like the members of the squad who are trying to, have a head buried in the sand syndrome and not willing to acknowledge anything. And in fact, they're not even condemning it. That's where the sad part is. So anyway, we'll have to wait and see how this plays out. Please like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Don't forget to click on the bell button for notifications. Here we go. I'm going to show you the 2 videos, and then you can decide what you think is happening. Namaskar.
This video showing militants practicing takeoffs, landings, and assaults with
This is the training
paragliders
site.
took place over a year ago, according to the metadata. The shadows and position of the sun in this video indicates that these filmed training sessions either lasted for hours or took place on multiple days. During the October 7th attack, paragliders took off at dawn near the two camps nearest the Gaza-Israel border as missiles were being launched behind them towards Israel. In these videos, Hamas terrorists are also seen practicing with the type of weaponry they would use to attack on October 7th. They created mock Israeli buildings, streets, and are seen carrying out a number of different assault tactics on them. Videos show they even practice taking prisoners and zip tying their hands. In 3 of the training camps, they even created mock-ups of Israeli tanks, trucks with the large outer shell constructed to look like a tank, and practice assaulting it with rocket-propelled grenades and other explosives. When asked for comment on CNN's reporting, an Israel defense spokesperson originally said that the camps were nothing new, that Hamas had many camps, and that the military had targeted them in the past during escalations. After CNN provided the IDF with more information about the camps, the spokesperson said they could not comment any further, saying that it involved complex analysis of intelligence at the same time that we are fighting a war. The spokesperson went on to say that they would investigate the topic, along with others, at the end of the Gaza war.
There you go. And I'm going to show you the next video where the actor is acting as if he has suffered a lot of injuries. That video is in the link. I'm not showing that, but I'm just trying to show you the same actor in 2 different scenarios. Here we go.